Welcome. I am Emir, and let's look back in hindsight. Another retrospective on a 2010s band. Too old to be considered current, but too new to be considered nostalgic. So, it's free real estate. Full disclosure. I learned about this song because of Todd in the Shadows. He said, quote, "It's kind of too flawless to be sullied by stupid human hands. It's just immaculate." Unquote. But I only grew to love this song because, well, it's kind of awkward. Someone I cared for years ago put this song on her 8 tracks playlist. No, not the 8 tracks that Tecmone does videos of. I mean the website. And then she got Spotify and, well, look at 8 tracks now. Just as forgotten as the physical 8 tracks format. But can we say the same with the other songs of this band? Are they immaculate, as Todd put it? Who is Clean Bandit anyway? And are they a one-hit wonder? Clean Bandit are Brits. They're less of a top loader though, and more of the B-52s. Clean Bandit started as a university band, the University of Cambridge. University band just like the Eraserheads. Fun fact, Clean Bandit's members are very highly educated. They had highbrow jobs waiting for them. They even spoke Russian. The original vocalist left before the band got big to take up her PhD. I would have liked to see a PhD rock in a band. But oh well. Not everyone can be multiple trick ponies. Clean Bandit's thing is combining electronic and classical music. Which is, well, hello, Captain Obvious, on their debut album, New Eyes. The opener, Mozart's House, is a take that. Who says you can't combine electronic and classical music? I don't know, did anyone ever say that? Was that an unpopular thing? The concept is cool. The resulting tune is catchy. The rap is... It's about a person who can't dance, won't take the chance, then just goes, fuck it, I won't stand it, Clean Bandit. Rock Me Amadeus makes more sense than this song. And that one's in German. Mozart's House is a hot mess. Not a good way to start the album. Certainly not immaculate. Side note, before this song, Clean Bandit said that, quote, the tracks were more hip-hop based, unquote. Imagine an alternate universe where Clean Bandit combined hip-hop and classical music instead. How would that sound like? Also, Lost Media people, you know what to do. Extraordinary is a breakup song. The narrator pleads for her partner to remain in their relationship, to stay with her where the grass is greener. Unfortunately for her, his sights, and also maybe something else, are already pointing to another woman. In short, he's an asshole! You already know what I think of songs like this. But extraordinary, at least this one you can dance to. It won't bore you to death. Maybe a dance beat is more convincing than getting on your knees, begging for your significant other to stay, to not leave you. I wouldn't know though, and frankly, I don't want to. Dust clears is a slap in the face. Whose face? My face. Quote, imagine if the friend you thought you knew wasn't really true. Unquote. If so-called friends don't stay in touch with you, well, let's just say I get El Buendia now. I love this song. It punches me right in the gut. Or maybe I'm the jerk, and you shouldn't trust me. Never trust anyone. After dust clears comes the hit or not hit, which is just perfect, ironically speaking. Get it? From a song about not friends to a song about friendship? Maybe? Love? I'll talk about rather be later. A plus E starts with heavenly violins. Classical music like. Then the EDM kicks in. What's it about? I don't know. Something amazing, I guess. The narrator, English. The narrator talks about being a snake, a killer, a predator, and quote, you gotta get what you want, unquote. So is this ABHS breakup hangover song, I guess? Except instead of being droning, it's done bitterly and in a revenge way. Which I give Clean Bandit props. Is unique. I mean, this came before Look What You Made Me Do. Look What You Made Me Do. Which isn't even about the breakup, but is bitter. But then A plus E ends with quote, just give me a hand, my friend. Be cool, be strong, and come with me. Unquote. So, should we be scared about the narrator? Isn't the narrator out to destroy? What the hell is this song about? Jeez, Brits are real fond of word salads, huh? Come Over sounds like a sex jam. It's perfect as a sex jam. I want it to be a sex jam. But it's not. It's not a sex jam. Instead, it's about a girl who's impatient because her lover can't, quote, sit down and put pen to paper, unquote. Her lover is willing to change his ways, but he doesn't seem, and I don't seem to know either, or is it either, English? I don't know what she wants changed exactly. Is he an asshole? Eventually, she stops taking his calls and tells her friend she can't trust him. If he's the asshole from Extraordinary, then serves him right. But if not, then I wish you could see me scratch my head. Let's just move on. Cologne is the sex jam of the album. It's fine. but it's mid-tier in the grand scheme of sex jams I've talked about before. Telephone banking is another BHS. But again, it's a unique BHS. Clean Bandit puts itself in the situation of the ex-partner of its cellist Grace Chato. Or Chato? I don't know. Let me know the correct way of saying her name by commenting on the YT page of this video. The song paints the ex-partner initially as having moved on. The ex-partner is the narrator here, or narrator. But, plot twist! What a twist! He hasn't moved on. Interesting. Or, interesting. Interesting concept. What a concept. Not empathic though. What if the ex-partner has really moved on, and it's Grace who has not? Projecting. Or maybe this song isn't about their cellist, isn't about Clean Bandit's cellist, but just someone named Grace. Maybe the Grace in Amazing Grace? One thing's for sure. The next song, Up Again, oh boy, is a BHS. Because some things are just common across cultures. I like the auto-tuning in place of a typical BHS sappy beat. Or maybe it's not auto-tuning. Maybe the singer is just singing in front of an electric fan. Also, there's a hint of what would become the classic EDM structure here. Build up and then the drop. Heart on Fire is a falling in love song. Think Shut Up and Dance. But instead of a guy singing it to a girl, the roles are reversed. How the turntable. I don't know of any songs where it's the girl, and only the girl, who sings about falling in love. Usually, the narrator is a guy. Or, it's a duet. Educate me by commenting on the YT page of this video. The title track features the quote, 100% that bitch. Unquote. Her words, not mine. Lizzo. New Eyes is another telephone banking. Or maybe it's a sequel to Extraordinary. Or Extraordinary English. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, New Eyes, the album, is maybe telling a story also. Just like Some Nights. Maybe also like Bad Blood. Look, I just finished one of those. And let me tell you, those kinds of albums drain me. You'd have to get close and personal with the artist to understand what they're singing about. It feels wrong. It feels like I'm violating their privacy. Anyway, in New Eyes, the guy who seems to be at fault is repenting for what he's done and has now become human. Again, get it? I'm only human. But his partner is kind, forgives him. Quote, on the battlefield, torn, sworn, to never think about another lover, hoping he had time to recover, but nothing's ever easy. Unquote. They keep on trucking until the end, or the final round as the song goes. Birch is a haunting song. Slow-paced, but not a bore. It's about a girl who just wants the evening to end so she can get away from someone she hates so much. After looking for that person, tracking him all around town. I wish you could see me flailing my arms right now as I ask, why did you stalk them if you hate being near them in the first place? And if this is an ex-lover, oh no, as I whine in my worst Filipino PM hit songs, this will end up being a crime of passion. Please, for the love of God, both of you, get out of there. Outro Movement 3 has no lyrics. Instead, it's a song combining video game night music and violins. Or maybe cellos. Can you imagine yourself playing in an arcade with an orchestra watching you every move? It's an album filler. Reminds me of the Eraserheads. Album fillers. Beatles-inspired bands. Check out my videos about the Eraserheads if you want to know who they are. Outro Movement 3 is a nice way to end the album. Except the playlist on the Clean Bandit YT channel has 3 more songs, and I would be remiss if I didn't review them here. Real Love, Show Me Love, and my personal favorite, Clean Bandit US Tour Documentary Part 1. Real Love is just the maybe hit, but expressly states that it's about a lover. Rather Be is subtle in comparison. That's the reason I love it. More on that later. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Also, Real Love, English, ironically, caused 2 band members to break up. The band was spared though. If I were Todd in the Shadows, I'd call Real Love the failed follow-up. But can you really say it failed if the Chainsmokers, the biggest act of 2016, and at the time that this was a hit, because of Selfie, can you really call Real Love failed if the Chainsmokers made a remix? Heh. Clean Bandit walk, so Chainsmokers could run. Their classic Woody Woodpecker sounds permeate their remix. I actually prefer the remix, because the non-remix just sounds a tired rehash of Rather Be. Good thing the Chainsmokers don't sing on this though. That's not a dig against them. I don't hate Closer. I like it unironically. But that is the proper track for the Chainsmokers to sing. Not here. And that was your orig versus remake or cover. Show Me Love is a cry for help. A cry for love from someone who has been heartbroken a lot. I like how the happiness of the music masks the sadness the narrator feels. The yearning for the one who will be true. New Eyes the album is consistently energetic, the music brimming to life. But the lyrics are hit or miss. At least it's not about one theme, unlike the other 2010 acts I've talked about so far. It's a cycle. From falling in love, to staying in love, to falling out of love, to loss, hatred, and then yearning for love. All presented in medias res, just like Mano Po. None of these songs are as poetic nor as exhilarating as Rather Be. Let's talk about that, shall we? I have nothing to add about the music video from my one-hit wonder of Bastille's Pompeii. But what about the lyrics? One, Rather Be is not a love song. Grace Chateau, again I'm not sure. Grace says it's a love song, but in the same breath described it as, quote, it developed into this really happy sentimental thing, unquote. Not about love. Not particularly. Not expressly. Because of that, I go back to this song, even and especially in particular challenging times. I remember during bar review, I had 2 songs to keep me going. This one and Bryan Adams' Brand New Day. 2. I mentioned the poetic lyrics. This song uses a lot of metaphors. Exalted in the scene, switch up the battery, shot in the dark, sacred simplicity. It's also very visual. 1,000 miles from comfort, Kyoto to the Bay, strolling so casually. In contrast, the other songs in the album have weak lyrics. There's also a reason for that, I think. Because for Rather Be, the music wrote the lyrics first. Usually, they made the music first. Ultimately, Rather Be is about contentment. About someone who has reached level 5 of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Self-actualization. Sana all! Is Clean Bandit a one-hit wonder? Nope. 2-hit wonder. 1. The obligatory, what definition does Todd in the Shadows use again? USA! 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 Second, only 2 hits? That's weird for me. EDM, techno, ruled for the better part of the 2010s. I'm guessing writing lyrics was just not their strength. Then again, Closer. Oh boy. I love that song, but really the mattress from Boulder. But let me know what you think. Comment on the YT page of this video. Do you want me to review Clean Bandit's other albums? Support Emir's Balik Tanaw / in Hindsight on patreon.com/Balik Tanaw to request a review. Please like and share this video across social media. Subscribe and ring the bell. Check out my other videos. I made a lot of one-hit wonders this year. Pretty sure no one's watching them. Support the show on PayPal, on Patreon, or on Brave Rewards on Brave Browser. Thank you to my sibling G-G Arts for my avatar. Check out and support her work by clicking the links in the description. Finally, join me at Odyssey. My invite link is below. And subscribe there to Emir's Balik Tanaw / in Hindsight. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care.